Hi guys, Adam here and welcome to today's video. For Wellness Wednesday today, I literally just want to spend a couple of minutes talking about gratitude. This is a topic that I noticed popped up massively last week as it was Blue Monday apparently. So I don't know if some of you saw it, I did put a video out there about how infuriating that is, that even exists as a day, that we have a day dedicated to being depressed and sad, which is definitely not something that I would endorse or believe in. So I want to just completely destroy the stigma that that's even okay to be celebrated, because all of our thought processes boil down to two things anyway, and that's fear and love. All of our thoughts come from one or the other. So simply by acknowledging which side we're paying more attention to on our emotional spectrum dictates whether or not our daily thoughts are going to be in alignment with either our happiness or our suffering. So if you're constantly worried, stressed, tired, panicking, and you're generally living a life that doesn't seem that joyful, there's not much happiness, because you're constantly worried about things all the time, then just take a couple of minutes just to calm, take some deep breaths, and just be aware of which side of the spectrum your thought processes are coming from. Once you've gained awareness of your thought processes, you're now massively ahead of the rest of everybody else anyway, because most people are happy to be reactive to situations that occur during the day, and have no real regard for their own mindfulness or where their thought processes are coming from. Because naturally we do this. Our belief systems are influenced by our friends, family, teachers. So as we grow up, we reinforce the stories that we tell ourselves, and our thought process become ingrained in us as a natural response anyway. So what we want to try and do is just become aware of those thought processes. The next step is to realign them, reaffirm them, and reframe them into something of benefit to us. So if we're constantly worried or having negative thoughts, flip them around, focus on something completely different. My personal favourite go-to emotion is gratitude. As soon as you notice a negative thought coming, you're worried about something, catch yourself in that act and go, actually, I'm going to be grateful for this instead. A big one for me, I had a lot of anxiety when I went on holiday to Bali last year. It was not a good time in my life. My emotional state wasn't where it needed to be. So I was having a lot of panic attacks at the time, and I'm quite open about talking about this because we've helped quite a lot of people with anxiety, stress, panic attacks before. So I've always been quite open about telling my story. But anyway, long story short, I ended up having a panic attack in the airport. The only way that I managed to stop this from happening, and I let it go a little bit too far before I remembered this, was to sit back, catch myself thinking, I'm going to have a panic attack, I'm in an airport, I'm on my own, I'm 1,000 miles from home, none of my friends and family are here. And I stopped that thought process then and there, took control over it and said, actually, I'm going to turn that into something of gratitude. And I sat and I thought, actually, I'm in Bali, this is paradise on earth, hundreds of people were killed to be here, I'm going to be grateful for the opportunity. Do you know what happened? Straight away, anxiety gone, panic attack gone, I started relaxing, I started enjoying the sounds, the sights that I could see, the smells of being in a different country, and started absorbing all that. And started enjoying being in the moment. Your mindset can only be in one place at one time. So if it's stressed or panicking or worrying, all you've got to do is flick it around into something else. And my go-to every single time is gratitude, because gratitude is the foundation of all our happiness. You'll hear this from people all the time. They'll say, true happiness doesn't come from having a lot of money or being overly successful. It comes from what you've been appreciative of, what you've already got. So just a simple thing like having hands is something to be grateful for, because if we didn't have them, our lives would be very different. So all the things that this allows me to do, it allows me to check my phone, which keeps in contact with my family. It allows me to drive my car to work. It allows me to exercise. It allows me to read and write and put my thoughts down. All this Pandora's box of things, my hands allow me to do. Suddenly now I've got a big smile on my face. I'm quite happy because I'm thinking of all this stuff, but to be grateful for that's not just generic sort of go-to things that we're usually grateful for, like having perfect health and things like this, because you can work towards that. So yeah, just anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So yeah, being grateful. If you notice your thought processes falling into a negative place, or you catch yourself suffering, worrying about something, panicking, just stop, stop it dead in there, nip it in the bud, and think of something you've got to be grateful of, you know, because we've only got one shot, one lifetime to walk on this earth. There's 7 billion people on this planet, you know, and you are completely unique. You are the only one that's exactly like you. So just take a moment to realize how flipping awesome that is. That's something to be grateful for right there, and I hope this helps. If not, don't worry, but yeah, if you've got any other questions or anything, just hit reply, get in contact with me, and I love hearing from you guys, so yeah, give us a shout, and take care. See you soon.